Hello, shop hoppers. Thank you for tuning in to join us. My name is Maddie.
I'm Kendi.
And we are part of the All Minnesota Shop Hop team that put on the All Minnesota Shop Hop. And these magazines are in stores now. So you can head to minnesotashop-hop.com, find a store near you or a store that you want to order from, get your hands on a magazine, and start planning your shop hop adventure now. We've got 59 awesome stores participating this year, some new stores, some returning stores, something for everybody to find. And Kendi and I do project highlight videos so you can see all the patterns that you're going to find in this year's Shop Hop magazine. And today we're talking about such a cute pattern.
Chicken Farm we are highlighting today, and this pattern you can find on page 54 and 55 of your magazine. It finishes at 90.5 by 90.5. It was designed and pieced by Cheryl Nelson from Pink Parakeet Designs, and it was quilted by Cami Cress from All About Quilting and Design.
I really enjoy this pattern. I think the name of it is super fitting. Maywood Studio designed our fabric line this year. It is a perfect spring, light, airy collection that showcases the agricultural ties of Minnesota and all the fun things that happen in spring. So love the line. I think it's great for this pattern. This pattern is, I wouldn't say complex, but I would say it's more of an intermediate pattern. The way you're going to put this pattern together is you're going to start with making this cute little farmhouse. So you put together this block, you put together this block, you sew all this together, you make these borders and put everything on it, and then you've got the center done. And then you start by building out your chicken pieces here. The chickens, pretty straightforward once you get the hang of getting them together. You have one direction chicken, the other direction of chicken. The only thing that's important to note about this particular pattern is where you want your directional fabric to be. There's a lot of opportunity in this pattern to put directional fabric in, and you'll just need to be cognizant of where you want that to go. You may need to fussy cut some of the fabric so that the directions hit the way you want it to. Part of the line, Kendi, can you look up the name of this print right here? It's got the farmhouses on it, the farm scene. This is directional. The border is directional. So depending on if you want to use this fabric, if you want to use another fabric, you're just going to want to keep that in mind as you're planning. What is that one called?
This fabric is called Farm.
Oh, it's called Farm. So very fitting. So just keep that in mind. But overall, a really fun pattern to put together. I think it really could go well with a lot of different fabrics, depending on what fabric you want to use to make all the different parts of it. And it's a great Midwest pattern. So if you are not from Minnesota, still a great pattern to put together to have in your repertoire. And the only place that you can find it is in the All Minnesota Shop Hop magazine. So make sure you get your copy of this.
I think I counted 14 chickens, if I'm correct. So I think that'll be like the biggest thing. I was also noticing with the barn, you could kind of make the barn quilt how you want it, or you could do a different color so it stands out a little bit more, but you can really,
that would be fun if you made this a little bit different fabric so it stood out a little bit more bold. But this makes it look like a windmill on the barn. And I really like how you could customize that depending on what our hoppers want to do. The quilting on it also would make a big difference depending on if you made the quilting directional or special on the farm and then around the chickens. There's a lot of opportunities with this. So if you guys decide to make this pattern, please post it to the All Minnesota Shop Hop Facebook group so that we can see it and live vicariously through you. We love to see your adventures, not only during the Shop Hop, but after the Shop Hop. And the Facebook group is a great place to stay in the know of all things Shop Hop and to connect with your favorite local stores in Minnesota.
I was trying to think of more things to say about this project, but I think you covered almost everything. I really do think that you could customize it the way you want, and you could make the chickens how you want it as well.
Yeah, and you can add a bigger border if you want. You can leave.
But I love this size. It's a
really great size.
Yeah,
I think it's a good couch size, but this also would be great on a bed, on a guest room bed. This would be really fun. A very big statement piece quilt that you could tell somebody that you made. I like to have the quilts that I make on our guest bedroom bed so that when people come in, they can look at it, and it's a good talking point to talk about everything that goes into making a quilt.
And I mean, along with this whole fabric line, I think this quilt is also perfect for the beginning of April and spring.
I would agree
Good.
completely.
A huge thank you to Cheryl again and all of our designers for their time, effort, and talent that they put into these projects. If you want to read her full bio, you can head to page 68 of your magazine. She is, when she's not busy turning fabrics into quilts, she is plotting her next quilt design or trying to find her phone. And spoiler, it's probably under some fabric. Each pattern tells a story, and she hopes that her designs inspires others to create. And I think she has done just that.
Yes, we have to give a big shout out because these patterns are designed specifically for our fabric lines. Our designers donate their time and their talent so that we can be inspired, and we appreciate them. They make our events better. So if you have an opportunity to give Cheryl or any of our designers across the country a shout out, please do. We hope that you tune in and watch some of our other videos about patterns, about the magazine, about the shop hop, some of our live prize drawings maybe. So make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube so you get updated on those. Join the Facebook group, head to the website, get all things shop hop. And we hope you have a great shop hop adventure wherever the shop hop takes you next.